welcome to my channel. Here we talk about tarot, about healing, holistic healing, energy work and manifestation work, law of assumption, everything exciting and healing. So if that sounds good to you, you can subscribe. Today I am doing just an open channel from Spirit. What are the messages my collective needs to know? Sorry, I've been a little off. I wasn't in town in Mumbai and I was traveling, so I couldn't make a lot of videos, and the ones that I made I didn't really feel like uploading, so here I am. Let's see. You can just set an intention to your angels, your spirit guides, to help you receive any advice that might be relevant for you at this point. I feel like you are at a stage in life where there might be lack of motivation, or lack of, if not motivation, but lack of channeling of energies to get where you want to go. I feel like you see the goal is right. Not far, but there might be some blockages, there might be some challenges, but that's not such a bad thing. Nine of Pentacles. So the first card was Knight of Swords reversed. The second card is Nine of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of abundance and a lot of gain is coming soon enough. Soon enough. Some sort of culmination of something huge is coming your way in terms of material wealth. I see that this is guided by Spirit as well. You're moving on. You're moving from a difficult phase into something more light, and maybe there's some need to break free from some past conditioning or past self. What is holding you back? You can do a small journal prompt for yourself. What might be holding me back? What part of myself is holding me back? Let's see. The Magician reversed. Look at this card very carefully. Do you see there's an eye? I saw this for the first time, like at the at the portion that the Magician is creating, there's an eye. Some of y'all might be going through a third eye chakra activation. I see this as fear of actually manifesting your desires. So, what's the worst that could happen if I actually manifest my desires? When I actually manifest my desires, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, what's the best that could happen? I'll get abundance, I'll get a lot of riches, I'll get a lot of resources, I'll get a lot of confidence, people will think highly of me, I'll think highly of me, my family will benefit, my financial status will be good, my career will be set, I'll be able to touch millions of people, so and so and so. I'll be able to travel, I'll be able to live the life that I want, Now, what is the worst that could happen if I actually manifest my desires? Do I fear that I'll leave some people behind? Do I fear that I might be perceived as somebody evil if I have money? What's the worst? And this might be different for different people, but there's fear of actually manifesting your desires. You know what I mean? Like, so what could happen if you actually step into your power, if you actually become the version of you that you've always wanted to be? Because your current self is not the self that has all those manifestations, obviously, because it's not, you don't have it right now. If, say for example, just being in this current state that you are, say for example, you don't have your manifestation, so your current self is not the self who has the manifestation. So to become the self that has the manifestations, you have to let go of your current self. So what will your current self have resistance towards is the question. What does it mean to actually step into your power for your current self? And how is that threatening to the ways that your current self has lived so far? Are there people that your current self thinks that will walk out of your life if you step into your power? That won't be able to handle your highest self? Is there a persona that people will despise that you want to step into, but people will not probably like, and you're afraid of offending those people or not fitting into those categories or those groups anymore? And so step in and correct yourself there. Do a journal prompt and talk to yourself and let yourself know that you are safe to prosper, that the right people will always find you, and those that you are not meant to be around will automatically get pushed out of your life for a good reason. And that'll make space for better things and higher vibrations and better experiences and a better life. Right? So you're safe to prosper, you're safe to glow up, you're safe to have the life that you've always desired. I do see that you have your guards up. This might be your inner child. I'm getting an inner child wound. Excuse me. When were you criticized for being yourself? Growing up, did people bully you for being yourself? Did people shun you for being yourself? Were you targeted for being unique or showing your talents? Or is there a witch wound? If you're a healer, if you're an empath, did people criticize you? Did people offend you for different reasons? And so if that is the case, then how can you step into your power better? How can you choose to walk away from those traumas and integrate those traumas, actually integrate those challenges better? Because everything is a learning experience at the end of the day. Because you are a warrior. You are a warrior and you walk in silence. You walk in, I've never said that before, you walk in like a quiet conqueror. I'm getting, I don't know what that means. Maybe you have your inner voices guiding you, but you don't make a fuss about what you're doing. You don't let other people know about how the kind of challenges that you're facing and how you're integrating your journey and what battles you're fighting, and you do this in silence, and you do this and you have a lot of experience doing this. Some of you all might be shadow workers, and you must have done this kind of integration over lifetimes, and maybe a lot of years in this lifetime as well. And I see that these powers that you have stepped into are going to help you a lot, right? Because I see a lot of fast movement also coming in because of this kind of integration that you've done. I see that you have built your throat chakra over some years. Okay, your unique voice, your unique expression, your self-esteem and your confidence, how to express yourself, and it's so unique that most people might not understand what it is that you're saying, you know, but you say it anyway. But you do what you need to do anyway. And so that unique expression is valued by spirit, by the collective. If there is imposter syndrome, you're being called to work through that. There's celebration coming. You won't have to juggle anymore. You won't have to fear seeming intimidating to people, because you are going to shine in your power, is what I'm getting. You are being asked to fearlessly be yourself. Okay, be yourself, even if it ruffles a few feathers, even if it doesn't seem like makes sense to a lot of people. Do your thing. And how can you step into that best version of you? How can you step into that most attuned, most awakened version of you? How can you come back home to yourself? You know, like, ask yourself, sit with yourself and ask yourself. There's a lot of fast movement coming. I see that chariot reverse, there's a lot of fast movement coming, but you might be feeling like you're pulled in two directions. So once you integrate this, I feel like you're on the brink of integrating something major. So letting go of your past version and stepping into your highest self, because there's something waiting for you. It's just about to happen. It's just about to happen. So give yourself permission to be your most authentic self, be your most awakened and most powerful self, because I think that's what the manifestation that you're seeking is just waiting for you to claim your power, for you to say that, you know what, like, I know that I've been through a lot, and I know that I am being asked to judgment. You see that? You see that image? That's you right now. That's you awakening. Judgment is awakening. Wow. So I see that there is a new you blooming. My god, oh my god, there's a new you blooming. And that can only happen when past versions of you are peacefully laid down to rest. And so make peace with that. Maybe write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to yourself, to your past versions. And if you have had a clear-cut awakening or a rebirth, and you know what characteristics the past version of you had and what characteristics you have now, or you're looking to embody in the coming days, or you already have stepped into that, like, that's amazing. So just write a letter from your current self or your future self to your past self. So write as though, like, you know, this is what happened, this happened, and these were the events that happened, and this is how you showed up, and this is what I love about how you showed up, and these are the characteristics you had, and you were so brave and you were so amazing, and I think the world of you, because you just showed me how powerful I could ever be. And now what we are metamorphosizing into is this really powerful self that I'm so grateful for you to have stepped into. You have done this. You are powerful. You are so incredibly amazing. Thank you for being yourself. You know, these past things that didn't work for us were so and so and so and so, and this is how we didn't show up for ourselves, and that's okay, because, you know, this is a journey, and I love you irrespective. And so Let's do this, now on forward, let's do this. And I thank you. I thank you for being yourself. I thank you for everything that you have done for me. This is a letter you're going to write for yourself, okay? To yourself, to your past version. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to feel a lot different. You can write this letter and bury it. You can go to the park and dig a hole and bury this letter, or you can burn it, or you can do whatever you want to release that energy and say goodbye to your past self. And you can rewrite a new self also if you like, or you can just do a clear cut, clearing ritual and move on to your future, so you can manifest better, so you can script better, so you can have a fresh start. You have this. You got this, okay? Because wonderful things are just around the corner. You have something major coming as a manifestation. I don't know what it is, but I can see that in the energy, okay? You got this. I love you and all the very best, baby. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.